What is up, everybody? DanDanTheFireman here. We do have a sale going on. Go Drill 25. You'll get the digital drill booklet, all the drills, put it on your phone mount, and go practice. Let's go ahead and watch these videos real quick.
To maintain a safe distance, only compounded the travel.
Oh, we're having some fun. That's a beautiful area. It did say 15 miles per hour. If you notice that, it said sharp right turn. Those chevrons are indicating that we should have slowed it down. It looks like it's a very, very sharp turn. Is this the same person? No. Okay. S must... So what I saw right here, let me go ahead and point it out.
Right after the overtaking.
It's interesting how I can read upside down that quick. So 15 miles per hour. So we see the turn coming up. You notice how it is blind. We don't know what's happening on the other side of this turn. We do know it is turning. How you can tell that is that, well, it's obviously not going straight. Okay. And it disappears. The road disappears. If the road disappears, we should probably slow it down just a little bit, because part of planning our ride is making sure that we locate these hazardous situations and assessing them. And yes, this is a relevant threat here. Okay, so if we can't negotiate the corner, we don't want to start an ad. There we go. We want to negotiate the corners, and so slowing it down, doing what it recommends, and then noticing the chevrons. And we do have a sign right here. Okay, we do have a sign right here. Sharp right turn. We're not anywhere in our own lane. We're kind of racing, having a good time. We're not paying attention. We should be talking to each other on our cardos saying, hey, slow it down, especially if you are the leader. Everyone's passing everybody. Not set up for the turn. So right here, we locked up the rear brake. Okay, we locked it up. You see a little bit of the smoke. Got a little bit of a panic because we have the car right where my head is. Got a little panic right here. We're not going to be able to negotiate this very sharp turn. And I know the camera angle does make somewhat of a difference here. So it doesn't look this sharp, but it's pretty sharp. Okay. It looks like a decreasing radius, or at least kind of like a U-turn almost, as you can tell right there. So we do have the impact. Thankfully, we're wearing really good gear. Okay. We have a full suit, at least for the guy with the gray helmet. I love his helmet. It matches his bike. That's pretty cool. It's like a little Power Ranger. And we get up to here, he dumps it. So there's the right shoulder when we talk about mechanism of injury. So we're going to have right shoulder injuries. But if he has that jacket on, hopefully that shoulder armor will absorb some of that. So usually it's D30 armor. It's a non-Newtonian fluid. That's a fun thing to say. So it's nice and pliable until it has an impact, and then it hardens up. So this guy right there was able to somewhat keep it up, but he slowed it down, almost went off the road. You see the chevrons right there. That means it was a sharp corner. Thankfully, that car stopped, because if he didn't, we would have other issues. Pretty bad situation overall. This is when we can start rescuing. We're going to front load this so we can get all the graphics and a lot of the information out so we can power through some of these other ones. So first we got to remain calm so that we don't become part of the incident. I mean, we already are, but we're not injured, so that's great. I would go ahead and start thinking about calling 911 or telling someone to call 911, but we have to make sure that we are safe too. Okay, so thankfully that car did stop. So if we're not safe and we get hit, nobody can call 911. At least we couldn't call 911. Hopefully the car that hit you will. And if we can, stop any major bleeds. Okay, stop any major bleeds, direct pressure. And I mean direct pressure, a lot of pressure on that open wound, especially if it's bleeding out arterially. You want to go ahead and apply a tourniquet if it's on the legs and arms, if the bleeding is going out. I like to do a very rapid tourniquet, which is going to be high and tight. So high up here in the arms, or high up here in the legs. Just do high and tight. Okay. Now, if you take a stop the bleed class, you can do something a little bit different where it's about 2-3 inches above the wound, just not on a joint. I'm just gonna do high and tight. And then you want to quickly assess the severity. So if he wants to get back up and his bike is running and he's starting to get a little queasy and woozy and is starting to lose balance and he's got a headache and he's probably got a head injury. So you're either going to wait until those symptoms subside, or you don't let him ride at all. And you call a buddy to pick up his bike and pick him up, okay? And you wait with him, and then all the other stuff right there. So this is all on a rescue card right here. Okay, it comes with the rescue pack. It's pretty cool. I put it in my wallet. There it is. And we're going to move on to the other ones. All right. I crashed the S1000RR. I'm all right. Bike is all right. Rebuild coming shortly. Okay, here we go. Whoa, what was that real quick? What was that? What was the 25 miles an hour recommended? So we have a turn to the left, and then we have a quick turn to the right. Those signs are letting you know, hey, what's up? So there's the sharp left, and we got a sharp right coming up. And what do we have? A low side. Here we are. A little bit too fast. There's the low side into... No, don't go in the guardrail. Thankfully, we have a vista point here because guess what? That's him into the guardrail. He got lucky. Got lucky. No. So he's all right because he's got full gear. His bike doesn't have any frame sliders. So maybe just some plastic parts he's got to replace. Hopefully, engine is covered. So if you're going to pick it up from this side, put the side stand down before you lift. Let's go back just a little bit. So if you're going to pick it up from this side, put your side stand up. So when you do lift it up and over, if you lose balance and the bike falls over, it's going to fall into the side stand, not onto the other side of this bike. Okay? A little tip right there. Especially if you hit your head, you don't know, and you might get a little woozy. Angry lady throws a bottle at stunt riders. Okay, here we go. Oh, that was more than a bottle. That was like a 3,000-pound machine. Okay, be very careful. When you start seeing people like this, just kind of let them get in front. That's really what they want to do. Give them what they want, and you continue on with your day. Let's see. I'll try to stop pausing, guys. I promise. Okay. Okay. Militant Motor Co. Okay. So maybe she didn't try to hit them. Maybe he braked into them. I don't know. Wear a helmet, Grom guy. You never know if you're gonna hit your head. That's littering. That's littering. I don't... that was kind of dumb. That was a dumb thing. A-Row, that's the name.
That right after hitting unevenness on
we got a turn coming up right here. We have a radar station that, you know, probably has some a rare or common sample. I've been playing way too much Helldivers. All right, anyways.
And it was the main reason for the fall.
Sharp left turn. There was... Ooh. He was doing... Okay, so we're going to look at it. What's on the ground? There's like a divot right there. Either a discoloration or divot. Let's take a look.
Of the bike, and it was the main reason.
Looking at his front brake. No application of front brake, so there was a road surface hazard. That sucks. Probably couldn't see it at time, didn't think it was there, but guys, guess what? When we're smart riders, we acquire and use personal protective equipment just in case. Just in case this happens, okay? And yeah, it could have been gravel, a little divot. Remember, multiple factors apply. It looks like, you know, like maybe a semi or another vehicle like ground out something in the ground. I don't know. Our tires are pretty good. So that's interesting that we fell because of that. So maybe a little bit of gravel too. Yeah. Full gear, guys, just in case. Look at that. He's got full gear. He's got you can see the jacket, gauntlet gloves. He's got those motorcycle boots. Good for him. Those look like motorcycle jeans. You see the armor right there in the knees. Very good. Yeah, for democracy. I'm like level 56 now. All right. Sneeze 13. We have side of the vehicle intersection. Okay, orange stage. We don't know what this guy's going to come or do. That guy's probably going to go through because this guy's leaving a gap. There it is. Don't hit him. Oh, jeez. Oh, hit and run, baby. Are you going to peel out and crash? Okay, it's not a Mustang. Usually got to watch out for that. Yeah, he hit you, buddy. That sucks. That sucks. Hopefully his vehicle's fine, and then the car has some damage. So positioning for safety, let's go ahead and talk about that. So part of planning your ride, let's get something out of this. This is a good spot right here when the plan goes away. This is a good spot right here, but you can kind of tell already we have great line of sight. I like to be off to the side a little bit more because if a vehicle does slam in the back of me, which I don't think they will at this point, I'm kind of okay because this is where the vehicle would be. This is where the vehicle is. And if I'm over here, I'm not going to get hit. So I'm going to put myself in a lane splitting position or lane filtering position. And if you can't lane filter in your state, this is fine. But if you can lane filter, I think you, at least in Arizona, you have to do in between the vehicles, not on the sides. But yeah, anyways, moving on. Yeah, I probably did more damage to the car. There you go. What do we got here?
I have it on video. Do you need it or are you good?
Yeah, just...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
You want to go to this parking lot?
Yes.
Yeah, because he's probably calling his insurance and whatnot. All right, tried braking slowly and gently, but as I got closer, I felt like I was going to hit the woman. So I braked harder, panicked, question mark, resulting in a slide out. Okay, so loss of traction. I like that MotoStars is putting this stuff up here for some context. Let's see what happens. And I think when people submit their videos, they put this up. Okay, so we didn't have to panic. We're already out. So yeah, panicked. He's got some rain gear on. Heck yeah. Hopefully you're doing okay. So we didn't really have to panic. So remember, when it comes to like a red stage maneuver, which just means you have to do something, because part of planning your ride, oh geez, that's in the way. So part of planning your ride, we're locating, assessing, and then navigating. So we're gonna locate, let's go ahead and get back here. We're gonna locate this person coming out. Okay, possible. So you hear him kind of slowing it down. So we're in orange stage right now. So I can go ahead and start, engine braking, progressive braking. But when it comes to, like I said, red stage, we have multiple things. Okay, we can do an escape path, which would be a swerve, or we just kind of stay in our lane and miss the person. We don't really have to do much. So braking, progressively, yeah, that will slow us down. Where's the button? Where's the button? Progressive braking. Slowing it down, gentle squeeze, 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 not panic. So what stage do you guys think this person was in? All of a sudden they look up. Oh, crap. What stage do you think they're in? Now, if you don't know what the stages are, here's the MTC awareness stages. Which one do you think they were in? And then they jumped right to brown. Because that person was pretty much out of the roadway when we finally fell down. Yeah. The person didn't even look back. Didn't even look back.
Here is a really dangerous scenario. The bike in front was totally caught off guard.
Okay.
Even though it could
Great position for safety. I bet you they have a great line of sight, good escape path, and it looks like they have a good space cushion.
have been avoided, both the rider and the driver were too confident in their moves.
Oh, side of the vehicle. You see in between the vehicles right over there? Uh-oh. Good swerve. Hey, you know what? If it works, it doesn't matter if it's pretty. Success is the only metric we're looking for here. So, yeah, they could have done a bigger swerve, but I think at this slow speed, a big swerve might have dropped their bike. I don't care. I call it success. There was a little bit of a clip, I think his foot, but it's better than T-boning this car. Very good. This was good.
Their moves.
It's like, oh crap. Quick reaction. There's the impact. Almost fell. Recovered. Now, when I was saying, hey, you see the side of the vehicle, it's inside these vehicles right here, right? There it is. So you're looking forward, but in a hazardous situation like this with a bunch of traffic, you are in orange stage. Thankfully, this person wasn't going fast. And so in orange stage, you are constantly scanning, looking for things, ready to act. Okay, you're constantly scanning. So if you see a side of the vehicle in between the limited line of sight that you do have in between vehicles, be prepared for that person not to see you.
They were too confident in their moves.
So right here, you can start seeing that. And so slow it down. But look how quick his perception, reaction, and then action. It was a good action too. Very good. Very good. That was good. Yeah, check your foot. Because you could break some toes doing that. Yeah. Doesn't take much to break those phalanges. Side of the pedestrian. Running havoc through the streets of Hobart. Maybe annoying some drunkards enough to throw hands. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're in this friend group, like if you're that dude right there, and your buddy did this, smack his beer out of his hand. And tell him not to do that again. Tell him to stop being an idiot. Because if these bikers turned around, I mean, are you really gonna be like, hey, guess what? I gotta back you up now? I'd be like, man, don't put me in this position where I gotta fight to defend you because you were acting like an idiot. All right, open lane pattern. The vehicles on the right are gonna want to get in the left lane because that stacked line. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, they did. He did switch, but it was a little bit different than what I was thinking. Kind of the same. Ooh, there was an impact. Look at the hood of this vehicle. It's kind of, yeah, it's sitting there. This car has some issues. Probably going a little too fast, but the hood is kind of intact until about here. So if you get into this situation, braking might not be the best option. If you can, accelerate past this, because these two are going to either like go like this or whatever, but they're going to probably be in your path of travel. Get yourself out of there. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. You got to watch out on these mountain roads, especially for cyclists, because if a car is going to be passing a cyclist, they will give them some room, which means they will take up part of the other lane. It's just, it is what it is. This is why I like middle. That was a close one, but look how he's in the middle. Now imagine if he was on the outside, right? Yeah. Inside, don't know if there's debris. Middle's pretty good. A little bit of a whoa factor, but didn't have to do anything. Didn't have to swerve. That was good.
At first, the biker thought the issue might be because of low fuel. However, it turned out that the brakes were the culprit, completely locked up when attempting to pull over onto the shoulder.
So something's happening with his bike maintenance. His brake calipers are, oh geez, yeah, it locked up. Probably overheated. The rotor's kind of locked up.
What the hell?
Yeah. It's like, what happened here? Chain looks intact. Hey, we got some people. Ooh, some rubberneckers.
You okay? Yeah.
Some rubberneckers.
Back wheel.
Looking.
Oh, no one hit you? No. Okay.
That's great that these people stopped and say hi. They went and rescued. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, let's take a look at this. So yeah, this part right here where he crashed and whatnot, maintenance, different factors we don't know, but he did put his hand down. I want you to see his gloves. Look how much it ripped off. That's how much it ripped off his glove. If you don't have gloves, you have fatty tissue. I mean, you can push it. It's a little fatty tissues here. Not much, though. It gives you a little cushion, but you can rip out your fatty tissue. That could have been your hand easily, right, Waldo? Where are you? You're going to rip that up, and you're not going to be able to use your hand that well. So he's just going to have some pain from the impact, but he's not going to be removing some flesh. Wear your gloves.
What the hell?
Look at that. Look at that. I want you to see that. Take a look at that. Now look at the crash. It wasn't even that bad, really. He just fell at a slow speed, right? So there's the impact. Just the initial impact ripped it off. And he's not sliding on his hand. And that's what he's got. That's why you want gloves. All right. We're going to get merged into probably. We're in the blind spot. Good job. Position out. Now roll off the throttle. There you go. Let them in or let them forward a little bit. Okay. Oh, whoa. Now that guy's just being a jerk. That was a jerk move. Because if you want to go straight, you could have just stayed. He doesn't want them to lane filter. Yeah, you can't move up any further. So now it's more of a road rage thing. Just move on. Gets cut off, open lane pattern. Probably just didn't see ya. Didn't see ya. Good job getting yourself out of there. Good braking, moving over, allowing them in. You're not going to win that. Don't speed up and fight them. Law of gross tonnage is going to take care of that. He can't, like, they have so many blind spots on trucks like this. Either didn't see ya, because he definitely doesn't want to get in trouble with FedEx for a crash. Open lane pattern. Hey, okay. So here's the thing. We shouldn't be going this fast in the first place. But as you can tell, we can't see much. We have a side of the vehicle. This is definitely an orange stage. I would not be passing anybody at this point. I would kind of be hanging out back here with a good space cushion. I want to make sure my space cushion's good. So we get up to here. So it is an open lane pattern because you see the vehicle, the Ranger wanting to get over. Now, we talk about braking. Sure. Let's say, yeah, braking is definitely going to be the best option here. But this is also, if we want to kind of tweak our frame on this, is that this is an escape through acceleration. Okay? Think of it that way. Overall, we shouldn't have been put in this situation, but if we have to escape through acceleration, this is something we could see. So he gets stuck here. He could either brake, swerve into the car or the curb, brake, or accelerate. So now we're stuck here. Let's just say we ended up here naturally doing everything else right. We can accelerate past into our escape path, okay? So accelerate. Now at this point, we're out of danger. Go ahead and slow it back down. Slow it back down. He has a double R. I don't think he wants to. We're going to move on. So we do have an intersection there. Okay. Oh, we got a little dash cam. So behind us, in front of us.
This made navigating through the tram tracks even more challenging.
Oh, tram tracks. How do you guys go over tram tracks? Oh, he tried, though. You go over it as perpendicular as possible. It's going to be hard to do this and do that. So you're going to have to do a quick adjustment. So it's going to be a nice little swerve, basically, over the tram tracks. And it looks like he tried. Looks like he tried. So quick swerve. And still caught. Still caught. So be careful around tram tracks. Cattle guards. Do a nice little swerve in and out. Got some ape hangers. Yeah. All right. Oh. Slam the brakes. So that was an open lane pattern. Can't see it from here, but you see it after the fact. So he's switching over. The motorcyclist is switching over because he wants to switch over too. So here we slammed the brakes. We slammed them. And we swerved at the same time. Pick one or the other. Now, you can swerve and apply progressive braking at the same time, but it's progressive braking. You don't want to give it a lot because you do need traction for the swerve. You don't give it a lot. You don't slam the brakes and swerve hard, okay? So either swerve hard, a little bit of brakes, or a lot of brakes, and then try to move over a little bit. Not really a swerve. So we're going to go over here. Now, we could have swerved really hard into the left lane instead of braking at all. Just roll up the throttle and swerve. That would have worked. But success is the metric. We want to make sure that we were successful. He did a successful job of avoiding. Now, what can we learn from this? Well, let's go ahead and get some gear, buddy. So we have bare hands there. Let's get some gear. Jacket. Same here. Get a gear and jacket. Oh, side of the vehicle. Hey, saw it. Paid attention. That person was not paying attention, but if you notice when we're going through the intersection, this person's in orange stage. So good job. He's looking, he's staring. Hey, you're not slowing down, buddy. Usually people will slow down and then go. But he recognized this person is not decelerating. So good job. And now at this point, we're going to move out of the way. Apply brakes. Didn't fall over. Turning and applying the brakes. Didn't fall over. Good job. All right, are we going to do more? I don't care. I don't care about more. Let's move on. Richard Pafond. Okay, side of the vehicle. That person's... Ooh, geez. First available lane there. First available lane. Come on now. So good job on the braking for this motorcycle rider. Good job on the swerving for the car in front. But intersections, even if you're in a car, you got to be in orange stage, prepped and ready for anything. So the car was prepped. The car saw this, swerved out of the way. Car did a great job. Now we have to apply the brakes so we don't run into the back of that car. So good job on the car. Oh, crap. Nice swerve. Good swerve. Us having to apply the brakes. And once we are safe, we can go ahead and honk. And then, now remember, we talked about this part right here. So we talked about this part a while back. What we like to do here at the MTC Rider Academy is give a thumbs down. Give them a thumbs down. Give them a disappointed dad look. That hurts people's feelings more than a middle finger. It hurts their feelings. Middle fingers gets people defensive. This might bring back childhood trauma, and that's not fun to give. But if they're being an idiot. Anyways, moving on. Moto Dreamer. Oh, look, you see the GPS? That looks like a fun ride right there. That looks like a fun ride. Watch out for these corners. That person's already over the line.
There's a car in my lane. What
And that car's in your lane. Good job finding the escape path. Good job finding the escape path. So that's what they did. They found the escape.
There's a car in my lane. What is he doing?
And that's all he needs right there. Love it. Love it.
Whoa, that was a close
Good job, buddy. Watch out for any new ones. You just passed that. You gained that achievement unlocked. You know, Xbox achievements, whatever. And now we're going to have to go into the next one. And then the next one. And then the next one. You might have to get 10 today.
The oldest car.
Here we go. Can't see much. This is why you check your headlights. Thankfully, he's got his high beams on. No other cars around. But this is what high beams look like on a motorcycle. It's one light compared to two. So don't ride past what you can see. So if you have really good headlights, guess what? You could probably go a little faster. But at night, it's a big factor. You don't know if animals are going to cross. You don't know if a vehicle is going to come out. Let's see what happens here. And there's an animal. It's a doggo. Yeah, scare him off. There you go. Get back in your home. Same thing here. Watch out for animals. We're going wide. Oh, headlights. Swerve back in your lane. So that's hard to see like where the turn really goes. But if you notice how it's a blind turn at this point, so slow it down just a little bit. We're going 60 kilometers an hour, I'm assuming. Oh no, going a little wide. We're now going 53. So at this point, don't target fixate. So this was a good one, right? This is a good example. Don't target fixate on the headlight up ahead. Target fixate. If you can see that line, aim for that line. And then obviously make an adjustment before you hit the line. But aim for that line. Keep that line in your eyeballs. That's what I do anyways. What do you guys do when it comes to turns like this at night? I like to look at the outside lines. John's almost epic fail. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't run into your buddy. A little close. Okay. Blind turn. What's around the corner? Don't know, but good job not panicking. There's a lot of success stories in this video. I love it. Aww. So slow speed maneuvers, everybody. Once again, we do have that discount code going on right now. Go drill 25 to get your Smart Rider drills. You can practice 20 plus drills at a slow speed so that you're not going to run into issues like this person right here. 25% off right now. Motorcycle was sleepy. All right, Hard City. Ooh, cop.
How's it going? What's up, bro?
Hey, I like it.
Yeah. I found you on 183.
That was you?
Yeah.
How the hell did you get up here already?
I took Mopac.
Oh.
I was on Waves. Waves said, hey, go around.
I'm like, there's no way. But I sat in traffic.
Yeah.
I thought you were behind me, so I didn't want to split.
No. I went all the way around.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty cool. I just took a second up over there to get the Liberty Hill.
I like this.
That's horrible.
People are getting bad out here,
Oh,
man.
yeah, really bad. That's horrible.
I love this cop.
The drivers, that's why I told that guy, it's like, stay on the
saw him.
road, man.
Earlier today, let's see what happens. Usually motorcycle cops don't like you getting side by side with them. This cop is chill because they're on the job. They're also high, situational awareness and stress. And this guy seems to be just, you know why this cop is having a great time? It's because he's on a motorcycle. He's on a motorcycle. Love it. That was a great interaction. I think we need more cops like this guy. What does it show his name at all? He's in Austin, Texas. McDonald. Officer McDonald from Austin Police Department. Love it. Love it. Texas flag and everything. Yeah, yeah. And America. All right, here we go. That was great.
There's something else. It's got a sweet ride.
Yeah, thank you. Brought it out all.
That was great. That was a great interaction. Great way to end it. Once again, we do have that sale going on. Go Drill 25 until I think May 13th at midnight. International, instant download. I think it's like $12 after the discount. But with that said, hope you guys ride safe, be safe, and catch you on the next live stream.